Let's move on for now. A massive fire broke out in Mumbai's Behrampada area. 16 fire tenders, 12 water tankers and 5 BMC water tankers had to be rushed to the spot to try and bring the situation under control. Let's straight away go across to Amita to get you the latest. Amita, what's the situation on ground? Have they managed to contain the fire? We'll just try and reconnect with Amita, who's going to get us the latest information. It's an extremely congested area of Behrampada. Not the first time that such an incident has happened. In the past, you've seen significant damage because it's such a congested area and the fire spreads very quickly. Amita, if you can hear me, what's the latest that you can tell us?
Well, the latest information that we're picking up at this point in time is that 4 people have been injured, 2 firemen. This is where the demolition work was going on in Bandra. 16 fire tenders have been pressed into action, 12 water tankers here at the spot, and even ambulance services, in fact 3 to 4 ambulances are also here. You'll see a lot of onlookers also at this point in time. Several people really trying to go back from their work to homes. This entire Skywalk here has also been shut. The injured have been taken to Baba Hospital, which is in Bandra at this point in time, and this is where the demolition work was going on. We've been talking to people who used to stay here. They say that they were given 48-hour notice. However, within 12 hours the BMC came to demolish. During the demolition work, we're hearing of reports of...
You just try and fix the audio line so that we can hear you better, and then you can also speak to a few people around you. Let's also very quickly, meanwhile, listen into what the Chief Fire Officer told us just a short while ago.
We have covered the area. From a south side, we have 4 lines, and on a west side, towards the track, we do have 2 teams working. There are 3 teams working on a north side. On the east side, we have 2 to 3 teams are working. So we are containing the fire at present, but there are blasts which are happening because of the cylinders and because of the combustible natures of the whole whatever enhancement. Sometimes it gets aggravated, but at present situation is under control. But I cannot say it's extinguished. As far as injuries, we are in operation. Till now, we haven't got any. We have a 16 fire engine here, around 10 water tankers. There are municipal water tankers also. At present, we do have a proper logistic and a whole operation is going as per our SOPs. I told you that we are in operation. I don't know about the casualty.
शॉर्ट सर्किट की वजह से जो आग पकड़ा है और उससे एक बाटला ब्लास्ट होकर ये बड़ा आग हो गया। अभी तक 4 बाटले फट चुके हैं। यहाँ पे सारी आम जनता रहती है। यहाँ पे गरीब नगर को नोटिस मिला था, मगर उसका एवज में इन्होंने वापस से रिप्लाई नहीं दिया और डायरेक्ट आ गया 20 फायर ब्रिगेड तो कम से कम 45 मिनट्स के बाद आया है।
मेरा रूम पूरा बाटले बिटले आंख के कपड़े से हम लोग
सही कॉपरेट नहीं होता है ना।
मेरा कोई नहीं सामान है, देखो ये सब सामान ये मेरा है। देखो खाली आंख के कपड़े से हम लोग बाहर है बस।
ब्रिज के नीचे थोड़ी सी आग लगी थी, तो मैंने देखते धीरे धीरे बहुत आग लगने लगी। तो 2 घंटे हो गए, कोई आया नहीं फायर ब्रिगेड वाला। फिर आते उनका काम चलो गया, रुकाना बुझाना आग बुझाना। तब से आग बढ़ते ही जा रही है। कम से कम 7-8 सिलेंडर फूट गए बस्ती के।
ये कुछ आधा घंटा हो चुका है। पहले वो वहाँ पे लगी थी आग, छोड़ी लगी थी, फायर ब्रिगेड तक के आई नहीं थी। फिर उसके बाद ना फिर लगना स्टार्ट हुई ना, अंदर चली गई आग। नहीं, हमारा झोपड़ा यहाँ पर है बहराम में, ये गरीब नगर है।
अंगार लगी तो हम लोग को लेके अपना भागना पड़ा कि और अंगार ना लग जाए। पानी ने अपना हम लोग ने गिरा दिया पूरा कि आग ज्यादा फैल ना जाए, इसलिए हम लोग ने सब अपना सामान लेके भागे हम लोग।
ये कल मैडम ने नोटिस दी थी, हमारे पेपर डॉक्यूमेंट सब बीएमसी में जमा हुए थे और सबको नापात्र कर दी थी। सबको नापात्र करके फिर उसका हमने 2 दिन के बाद ये नोटिस दे दी। बोले 2 दिन में आप घर खाली करके जाओ, और ये नोटिस कल हमको शाम में 6 बजे मिला है और वो आज कार्रवाई करने के लिए आ गई। अंदर अभी बहुत सारे लोग हमारे फंसे हुए हैं अंदर, और आग भी लग चुका है कि बच्चे लोग क्या खाना बना रहे थे, औरतें घर में बाटले किसी के चालू करके भागे, तोड़ने के लिए सब वैसे छोड़ के भाग गए। उस कारण में आग भी लग चुकी है।
48 का नोटिस दिया, अब 24 घंटा शाम को होएगा, 6 बजे शाम को, कल शाम को 48 घंटा होगा, उससे पहले उन्होंने तुरंत डेमोलिशन शुरू कर दिया। लेकिन ये कार्रवाई किस तरह की हो रही है, बीएमसी क्या कर रही है ये? हम लोग को इतनी जरूरी थोड़ी निकालना, आप 2 घंटे मौका देते हम लोग, आप लोग सामान बाहर निकाल लीजिए, हमारा सामान निकलता, हम लोग आप भी तोड़ते और हम भी सुकून से रहते। आज हम भाग रहे हैं कितना, मेरा घर फर्स्ट है यहाँ पे, फर्स्ट एक सामान निकला नहीं, अभी बाटला घर के अंदर है, यहाँ पे 450 घर है।
Like Amita was telling us, demolition work was going on after much delay, much opposition from several political parties, including the Shiv Sena. Finally, the civic body of Mumbai, the BMC, had started its work. But perhaps if it had been done much earlier, the situation wouldn't be as bad as it is today. There is a huge amount of illegal construction there that has to be done away with. Amita, coming back to you, you were telling us about the on-ground situation right now and how the entire fire dousing process is going. Amita, can you hear me?
Yeah, so essentially we understand that 16 fire tenders have been pressed into action. 12 water tankers are here at the moment, and the latest update is 4 people have been injured. 2 of them are firemen here, where during the process of dousing the fire, they were injured, and there are some the injuries, however, are not critical. They've been shifted to Baba Hospital, we understand. We were talking to residents here. They say that the demolition work was going on when this incident happened. In fact, they were given a 48-hour notice from the BMC. However, they weren't prepared when the officers came, because they came within a span of 12 hours only. So that was the reason they weren't prepared. And the report suggests, of course, that gas cylinder burst took place at about 3:18 p.m. and 3:30 is when the fire tenders were pressed into action from across the city.
Amita, is there any clarity now on where these cylinder blasts happen and if they have any link to the demolition work that was going on?
Well, I've spoken to people here. They say that during the demolition, many people weren't prepared because they were given a 48-hour notice, and the BMC workers came within 12 hours. And when they started to get out of the homes here, there are about 440 homes, most of which has been demolished after the incident. Before the incident, of course, there was a gas cylinder burst in one of these homes, and which is why the fire was a level 4 fire. Was
what about all of those people now who have been evacuated? Are they still out there on the streets?
They are still out there in the streets. In fact, we've been talking to people. They say that they're extremely unhappy with the demolition. I mean, there's a lot of opposition for the demolition work from the beginning. And now, of course, that the fact that the BMC did not even give them time to come out before the demolition actually took place is what is irking them.
All right, so these is the latest that we are getting to you as far as the fire situation in Bandra is concerned. The trains, Amita, we were told some time ago that they're running fine. Is there any update how they're diverting the traffic around that area?
The trains are running fine, Tanvi. In fact, Harbour Line is also running fine. We understand the Skywalk has still been shut because the water tankers have been pressed into action. The fire still being doused. We see some amount of fire still here. A lot of workers, extra police deployment has also taken place, and the traffic has been diverted in Bandra. 2-3 lanes around this area have been shut.
All right, Amita, thanks so much for joining us. We'll get back to you for more updates at a later stage.